Howdy Howdy, this is Blue Otter. We are playing Megaquarium Freshwater Frenzy in Diamond River, and I am starting off with a little bit of some filtration issues. So we're going to come over here, click over to Freshwater. Let's do a large and see if that helps. That helped a little. I don't have any room that I can put anything in. So we're going to... We can now start to do these large pumps. So let's look and see what we can do. We just need filtration. So we're going to add some filtration, and that was enough. I'm just gonna add one extra one just to make sure, and then let's go through, and I know I don't want to inundate with too many tool stations, but having some extra tool stations would really help. So this is basically going to end up being one big filtration room. All right, so coming over here, we have another issue. We have fry that need live Artema. All right, so we have live Artema, which we're going to put right there, and then we need some zooplankton. That's going to be that one, and we still have plenty of room. If that's... we're going to prioritize that, and yeah, that's pretty cheap. Let's see who we can get. Jim would be good for fixing, and we'll get Wade and Malik. Probably over inundating with things. Let's add a bench here. We can add a second bench right there, as well as a coffee machine and let's do popcorn, and we're gonna do a orange juice. So there's the triple filter, and that is all the science that we can unlock at the moment. So let's go through and see what other freshwater fish we have. We do have the Amazon angelfish, the butterfly ram, which we've already got. We could put some of these in here. So with this tank, we're still working on some of these, although these are mostly tropical, so, or mostly saltwater, so don't really have much in the way of what we can do. This is neutral, so we could add, hold on, how many of these do we need to have? We could do 2 pairs only, so 1, 2. Is that good? No, because we need more bogwood. And I think that's going to mean that what we're going to need to do is one of these, that one, is going to need to go. So we can collapse all. Oh, not an aquarium. freshwater. We're going to have a dogwood log. So that will be for that one, but we do need to have more. So I wish the this piece was a little bit smaller, the rock. There are probably mods that do make it smaller. So with that, I need something that's going to be 6 plants, and I'm not sure. Short of, yeah, that's 6 plants. That one, but then I'm going to be short on. Yeah, I can't do those guys. Because I need to have, and I really don't like the, in this tank, I don't care for the, I really like that rock piece. I do need 2 more plants. I really wish I could have this one. Okay, idea. If I move this one, or okay, if I move that, I could do this, which would get me fluffy and foliage, so that would be enough for there. And then I could take this bogwood and put it back there. So that gives a little bit of space, but that really doesn't help me as far as making for this, because I've only got 5 animals, but I really like this setup. So I may have to just create a new tank for them. Alright. I think what I'm going to do for the Amazon is, I really wish I didn't have one like that. Let's see what other tanks I've got. There is the medium beach tank and the jetty tank. So I think I might do a jetty tank. These are all, I'm looking to see if I have any more that are freshwater, and I do not. So I'm just going to be picking these just to have them. I'm going to make this as large as I can. And we are going to got 11,000 to do this. What's with this? All right, Isaac, gift shop, Dante, more talking, Hadley, talking. All right, because what I need to do is I need to be able to remove all of this extra space. And then what I think I really want to do is open this out a little bit more, and then have it be about like so. Because what I really want is this to go like that. Put that there for now. So this would come back here, and or I could do it, yeah, like so. we're going to move these over. And this can be like that. Yeah, we're gonna put this right here. We're going to add that to that tank. This tank, actually this piece, we're going to put forward 1 or 2. We'll do 2. It'll connect there. We'll be able to, with this piece, connect to that tank and that tank, and then we'll be able to make sure everything over here is connected. And then I'm just going to move that over and down. So this way I will be able to have some more freshwater fish over here, and this is going to go down to a freshwater zone. So we can close this off. And the curse of painting, is that what that is? Yeah, that's what that one is. All right. The curse of painting things early. And then just to make sure that we can put some benches in place. We'll put it right here and right here. So we will move this one down 1. Just so that way they can have some places to sit. And we would be able to get rid of those 2. And for the time being, let's just shore that up. So they'd be able to come in and then be able to go around, and we'll be able to add a couple more fish over here. But for right now, we're going to now take this and we're going to open that line entirely up and block off all of these. So here is food that we have set aside, as well as our mic. We will put in a door here, here, and here. That door was actually there. So then you have access to all of these things. We're going to add a large pump right here, because then we can connect this jetty to large tank over here, and even to that tank, and that gives us an extra one that we're going to be able to connect to something else if we have more over here. And then what I want to do is we're going to breed some Amazon. Let's see, how many do I need? It just says vertical surfaces, fry will eat live Armenia, so we can go ahead. We've already got that at least a little bit in place. They're going to be 4. So let's see, how big do we have? 245. We've got plenty of space. So we're going to go. We're going to start with just 8. We're not worried about temperature and acidity and all that stuff right away. I'm more concerned with getting this situated with things that they need. So we need one more. We're gonna do that one. That's technically enough, but I do know that they are going to want this snake grass. So we can give them, and just put it right under here, underneath the jetty. So when you're looking out underneath, you're not going to be able to see it, but then when you're looking at it inside, you definitely can tell. What else do we have? So we can add some pretty different things to the tank. We are going to add a rock. A column gives them something that they can swim around. And what else? We can have a bogwood trunk, as well as a bogwood log. And over here we can do a bogwood piece. So that's kind of like it's sitting up in the... And then I want to leave a little bit of extra space so that if I need to add anything, I can. Now I do need some more heat. So we're going to come back over here and add some heat. So we're good to make sure that we are up to everything. What is our... Yeah, we are good for our acidity. So we've got some more room back here. And we can add a tool station here. We can start moving some of these around so that, you know, when you're working on equipment, you have access to these things. We can put one right here. Let's put it right there. And then we're going to put a second one. We're going to put it right there for now. We will eventually potentially move stuff around, but that will be our Amazonians. And then we're going to add things that are for the guests. So we've got food and drink, and we need to have a restroom, so we can definitely add that in. Do I have the deluxe? I do have the deluxe, so we can put that in. We can also go through cancel. There we go. We're just gonna go through and add in some restroom choices. Over here, they do seem to need some restroom. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to move this over here. It still connects. So then what we're going to be able to do is take this, we're going to move that up right here. And then we're going to add a deluxe accommodations right there. And we're going to take out that door. We do need to sleep paint right there. Anytime I do have one of these, I do need to add a sponge sink in the vicinity just to make sure. Really wouldn't hurt if we move this over here. I'm going to add a broom stand, so that way we have more than just one. And we can add another sponge sink. Although I'd like to have it right over here. It's close enough that we could just add it right in here. And I'm going to move all of the food. Specifically, I think I want to move the mussels right there. Those right there. And then that can be there. And we're going to move the mic stand there. Tools there. And then we'll add another broom stand right there. We do not have any, so all of the RO machinery is right in here, which is where we have our canisters. So that's a good thing to note. And one thing I can do is once I have a finalized size, I can always adjust this. So there is our Amazons. What other freshwater fish do we not have in? So here are some freshwater fish that we don't have in, and here are some of the... So we could have one that is just these blind-eyed tetras. Do these have nibbleable? Has a appendage prone to be nibbled? Nibbler. So I think for this one, we want to do how big do the stingrays get? They get to be 12. So if I could get one that is at least 24, yeah, that's minimum. So I could have right here, and we move this over to back here, and now I can take this piece, add a fourth tank to right there. We are just selecting our next piece because again we are trying to make these where they are all. So I just want to, I think I have room for 3 in here. Now the temperature did get off a little bit, so we can, but that's okay. Because we can just come over here, add another heater, and we're good. Now over here, they don't really think that they want anything. This animal can be bred once it's full grown, dislikes rocks, needs at least 2 area, and this is all that's going to be in here. So I'm really not doing a lot of mixed species tanks. It's good to note that we do have a little bit of everything. We can, so no rocks, but we can do a bog piece. They do need a 2x2 space that is open. And we can do another bog piece, and we will do... I love this Java fern. Right there. And... I'm going to leave it at that because that is plenty for right now. Now I do need to get this lugworm and a supplement, and we can get that in over here. So we're going to add a supplement cabinet and a lugworm, which also needs zooplankton. So we're going to add a zooplankton right there, right next to it. We are going to, let's have since those three are right there. You know what? It actually makes more sense to have it be right in here. So we can have these pieces right in here. And then we don't even need the supplement cabinet because whoever's going to be feeding them is going to be feeding them out of here. So we've got these two items available. So when I have two more items, I can put two more items back here. All right. So let's hire someone else for feeding, fixing, sure. So that's a nice little bit. And we do have, these are our guppies. We have guppy fry. As you can see, we have an emerald guppy, a scarlet guppy. So we are being able to develop things there. Okay. So we have the airplane that we still need to do. Do the piranhas, do they have a need for open space? They do not. So I wonder if the airplane would fit in here. It would if I move some stuff. So we're going to move some stuff around. Not that one. So we're going to... So I need to take this piece and we're going to move it all the way up. This piece right there. This piece is going to go all the way in the back. And then I think we might... Although, hold on. No, it's not going to matter because the airplane... I take it back because the airplane's going to needs 5 different animals and I don't have anything in that tank. So that's not going to matter. So I can put my decorations back. Okay. So I think the best tank that I'm going to have is going to be for that is going to be a acidic tank. Or if I can remake this, I could remake this tank. I think I could put the killifish here. And okay, so I have an idea. Let's come over here. And let's open this up right here. I may decide to do something else, but we're going to have a Belfast tank. I want this as big as I could possibly make it. So we can have it be about right, like so. I am honestly fine with it if all you can see is this front part. Because what I might end up doing is still having this blocked off to there. And then having that back area blocked off. So all you can see is this front area. So that actually gives me a bit of a room here to add stuff, including first some doors. And then we can have... we can just do a door right there. All right. So first things first, let's go through. I'm going to keep as much of this as possible, but I'm going to move the fish. And we're going to open this up, but still wall it off. And I think that means that I really want this, if I'm going to do it that way, I really want to do it there. So if I need to, I might be able to wall this area off. Because I think I can still access... There we go. And put in some filtration, and then so that is 200. What's the size? 225. So that's already 200. We can add one more tank, and that should be just enough. Now what I want to do is I want to grab all these fish. All right, there we go. All right, I know. Everyone's upset because we don't have enough of anything. All right, so I'm not gonna put the killifish in just yet. We're going to put in slate rock. We're going to we're gonna borrow this one for right now, and that's going... I know everyone else wants some thing. We're going to, but we need to focus on first on getting the filtration right. So we're gonna have 1 and 2. I don't like the fact that that just adds 2, and it just does an overlay on it and then you can't see it. I'd much rather have it filled up. Okay, so I need some plants. We can do a Java fern. That's not going to do too much as far as the acidity. We can put in oh my gosh, I've got so many of the convict cichlids. I need to go and check that tank. So what else do I have that is freshwater? Okay, so let's add in here some snake grass. We're going to add in some red Cordova. We're going to speed it up so we can make our money, because we are in the negative right now, and then we're not. Still don't have quite enough money for that. There's some Fluffy foliage. Okay, what is lack of stimulation from insufficient decoration? All right. So how much do we need? We need 4 out of 6. All right. So we need another bogwood. So we're going to add bogwood piece. I meant to have that be right there. I forgot that he had that explorer tag. Have some rocks. So that gets him all happy. We can do... I like this, but I don't think I have room for it in this aquarium anymore. We can do an Amazon sword. And again, you just rotate it just ever so much, and it gives a little varied appearance, even though you're really not varying anything. And then we're going to add some rocks to the mix. Right there. And just for fun, let's add a life ring. You know what? I take it back. I take it all back, because the reason I was doing this was because I needed to have a place to put the... I decorated this thing really nicely, and then I realized that that's not what my purpose of it was. Okay, so I still want to keep the rock, but let's... because I grabbed that one from here. Let's grab that and put it back. I know. All right, so first, this is the airplane that we are going to have, and put it right there. All right, so this is the tank we are committing to having. This tank that they wanted. I need some cave. So I need 4 cave. As much as I would love to have that one, we're going to have to deal with this. The plane should technically count as part of it. I do need some bogwood. I'm going to do this Java fern, because it is just too gorgeous to pass up. I don't have any room to put it here in the front. All right, so we're going to put it right there. And right there. We can add some snake grass. Right there. Okay, so we've still got 5, so we still need to have another thing, so we can add that. Okay, so that's... everyone is good. I don't have any fluffy foliage. Do I have room for... there we go. That's about all I have room for the fluffy foliage. Okay. So everyone's happy. Except the tinfoil barb. Who maybe... okay, let's... maybe take that one out and that. Okay. That makes that... now is everyone... there we go. So there's not a whole lot of fluffy foliage, but they can get that. And that is... okay, so that's going to be that tank. I wish I could have some stuff in the back, but someone's a little picky. Now for this tank, we're going to add these killifish. 1, 2, 3. I think I have to have them in groups of 4, and I need one more. There we go. So that should be that. So that adds and probably finishes out our non-acidic wing. So for that, we're going to wrap up this episode. So thank you for watching, and hope to see you next time.